remember one time I was in a country and I was there to lead a big church planting conference of about 300 people or so, and I was introduced to the elder of the Christian church there. It was just a little block house that he lived in, a one-room house. We talked for a while with the translator, but eventually, after a few minutes, his daughter came out. She was 9 years old, beautiful little girl, and about the age of my granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter at the time. But when she came out walking on the heels of her hands like this, because her legs were twisted up under her body, just gnarled up under her body. And as we left, the pastor of this church looked at me and he said, "We can fix her legs." And when I reached in my pocket, he said, no, I don't want your money. We can have her legs fixed for free in the next town at the hospital." And I said, "Then what's the problem?" He said, "Well, the Lord has told her father and me that her family is under a curse. And the only way to get the curse off of her family is for her to spend her life like this." That was her pastor saying this. That is the kind of suffering that followers of Jesus face all over the world because their pastors have never been taught the Bible. And at Third Millennium, we're going to change that. The vision that Third Millennium has is this: rather than strategically choosing this little place and that little place and this little place and that little place, instead what we want to do is create a curriculum that can be distributed everywhere so that everybody can get it in their own land, in their own language, biblical education for the world for free.
It's very simple for us. We want to teach what the Bible teaches. We decided we're going to create what we call edutainment. It's educational and it's entertaining. Not just the words of Scripture and the concepts, but theology as well.
We've got to take seminary, we've got to put it in a box, and we've got to send it to them.
Thirdmill exists because we believe that every Christian deserves a well-trained pastor. There's a shortage of cash. If they have the resources, a lot of these pastors and church leaders still can't afford to go to seminary or to get advanced training in the Bible and theology.
I saw them having to leave their homes, their children, their families, their churches, and heard what happened to a lot of those families while they were gone. And I know that through Third Millennium, that doesn't have to happen anymore.
If we want to reach every pastor, every Christian leader around the world, our curriculum has to be available at every level of technology. So if you're in a place like Southern Sudan and all you have is paper, then we have our manuscripts. And then the next level up would be audio, MP3, it would be downloadable, it would be streaming on the web. Above that we have video, streaming on the web, we have it downloadable on the web. We have it in medium definition, we have it in high definition, depending on how good your internet access is.
The technology kept shrinking and shrinking and shrinking, so that now we can put 2 years of seminary, full videos of seminary, along with books, along with exams, along with all kinds of things, on a micro SD card that's about the size of my thumbnail.
Biblical education for the world for free, and the free part is a very important part of our ethic.
We want to make this as easy as possible to put into as many languages as we can to reach the most people that we can.
It's just amazing how God has brought a concert of people and ideas and beliefs together so that every single church leader in the world can now have sound theological and biblical teaching.